Hello, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video on how to lose weight fast and easy. So I've got a few tips of what I've experienced works and what doesn't work. So the first thing I do want to say is that everyone's different, everyone seems to be right, everyone seems to be wrong. Well, this is just what has worked for me, and I think these are quite good tips to keep in mind. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not anything like that, so please don't comment below saying that I'm wrong, because if I am, then sorry, just take them with a pinch of salt. So my first comment would be the fact that it will take a long time. Unless you want to lose 2 pounds, it's not going to happen overnight. That is just simple as that. The quickest way you're going to lose weight is if you keep going. If you keep going and lose even a pound a week of body fat. So if you lose a pound of body fat every week, then that is going to be the quicker than losing 7 pounds by starving yourself over 2 or 3 weeks and then putting 1.5 stone back on. Like, you will do it. You can say that you won't, but it will happen. You will bend your way through the kitchen, and trust me, we've all had days like that, and you will just want to eat anything in sight. So that is my first piece of advice, saying that it depends what you class as long, because it also depends how much weight that you want to lose. If you want to lose 1/2 stone, then yeah, you could probably do that in a month. You could even probably do that potentially in 2 weeks, depending also what your previous diet is like. If you eat breakfast, lunch and dinner with 3 massive meals, then also, 10 snacks between that, all being high calorie chocolate bars or milkshakes, then yeah, just by cutting those things out, you are going to lose a lot of weight over 2 or 3 weeks. So it all just depends on you. So once again, it is personal. Like, weight loss journeys are personal to you. They're different for me, they're different for my friends and my family. So my first sort of tip would be drinking lots of fluids. So drinking lots of water between meals. I mean, what I like to do is I do drink a lot of Diet Coke, and even though yes, it's filled with sweetener, they fill me up. So to me, I would rather have sweeteners in my diet than sugar. And that's not to say that sugar's bad, but the rate that I drink Diet Coke it would be bad. That's not to say that sweeteners are brilliant for you either. I don't think they are, but you win some, you lose some, and that is what I choose to drink. And Diet Coke does fill you up because it's got bubbles in it, it is carbonated, it will fill you up. So if you want a glass of that before you eat dinner, then it will sort of like fill your stomach up a little bit more. So when it does come on to eating, you're not starving where you eat so fast and your body doesn't even have time to slightly digest it, so your stomach can actually feel that you're full. Tip would be, do not skip meals. So if you are hungry, listen to your body. If you're hungry, eat. Just because you've eaten breakfast at 9 o'clock and you're hungry by 11 or 12 and it's not technically lunchtime, eat a snack, like have a drink. That would be another piece of advice. Have a drink. If you think you're hungry, have a drink first, because sometimes we don't drink enough water. But yeah, I wouldn't skip meals. If you're not hungry, don't eat. All this rubbish about don't skip breakfast, don't skip meal, whatever. If you're hungry, eat. If you're not, you're not. It is literally that simple. If you're hungry, eat. It's not going to make you put on weight because your body needs food. It's because your body needs food. Like, it needs food to make you move, to work, to think. So my next piece of advice would also be, when it does come time to have your dinner, lunch, whatever, I would try and fill those plates up with lots of vegetables, like lower calorie dense foods, like broccoli, green veg, because it's got all your micronutrients as well, so you are going to get what you need. Carrots, whatever your favourite vegetable is, I'd have lots of those and have a smaller amount of protein and less carbs. And that is not to say remove carbs from your diet. You need carbs, you need protein, you also need fat. And all these detox things, they are just crap. Like, essentially, the best piece of advice will literally be calories in versus calorie out. Are you eating less calories than you need? To say you need 2,000 on average. I know personally I need less, but then on my days off I do no exercise, and then when I work I'm always on my feet. I'm always running up and down stairs, carrying boxes, so my work life is quite active. So my diet, I sort of try and around say 8,000, I wish, 1,800 to 1,000, depending what I'm doing or how active I am or how hungry I am. You know, for some women as well, around the time of the month you do want more food. I know I always want more food. I know a lot of my friends will always sort of say they're craving more food, a lot of like carby food as well. The next, I would say track your calories, especially if you are struggling. If you're not losing weight and you don't know why, I would always suggest, even if you're a beginner or you want a fresh start, track your calories. MyFitnessPal is brilliant for that. Even write it down in the diary, but be honest with yourself. Don't say that you've not had these snacks when you've had, a chocolate bar or you've had a bag of crisps, because it's only cheating yourself. Like, no one else cares if you put on weight or if you lose weight. Like, it's only you that cares. It's only going to be you that fits into that, bikini in the summer. It's only going to making you feel more self-conscious if you are. But also with tracking calories, people seem to have this, misconception that macros are the key, and they can be. But it also depends what your goal is. If it is just to lose body fat, then you literally just need to be simply, if you're not any sort of like professional elite athlete, you're not some sort of Gymshark sponsor, Alpha Elite, nothing like that, then the calories in just need to be less. Calories in versus calorie out, simple as that. If you are, some sort of athlete, then yes, macros, you will adjust. Your carbs might be slightly higher, or if you want to, carb cycle, which can be also very good. Which is a whole nother sort of video on your carbs, fueling your body with glycogen depletion and all that sort of stuff. So if you are just simply trying to lose body fat, it is very simple. It is the less you eat, and that does not mean, the amount of people I have come into work and say, what have you got for weight loss? My first question would be, are you going to the gym? No. Okay, you don't necessarily need to be doing exercise to lose weight if you change your diet. Your diet is more important than the exercise that you do. However, when they also continue saying, well, I can eat cake and still eat it, well, it depends what you mean, because you can. If all you want is 3 pieces of cake, which add up to 1,700, and you need 1,700, then yeah, you can have your cake, but you are probably going to be eating a lot less and be very hungry if that's what you choose to eat. Like, you will be a lot fuller if you have things like stir fry, lean meats, vegetables, carbs in there, jacket potato. You will be a lot fuller and more satisfied with that, which will basically mean that you won't sort of crave anything. You can have dessert or put it whatever you want. You can have a few Maltesers, a chocolate bar, if it fits in. Even if it doesn't, you will have down days where you binge. It is not the end of the world. Your body won't think, oh my god, that's it, we're going to put back on 10 pounds that you've just lost. It doesn't work like that. It needs to be over an average of quite a few weeks. So also weighing yourself too often wouldn't be brilliant, because you go up and down. It's water, what you're wearing, all these sort of things. If you're bloated, if you're coming on your period, anything like that can affect your weight loss. So I wouldn't weigh yourself too much as well. That would be another big tip. Don't get too hung up on the actual scales. If you feel leaner, smaller, fitter, healthier, then that's better than having to have to weigh yourself every day. Also, regarding exercise, it doesn't matter sort of what exercise you actually do, it is just moving your body. So whether that's playing on the Wii with, if you've got kids, sisters, brothers, going for a walk, going to the actual gym, doing a home workout, it does not matter what you do. If it's hard for you and raising your heart rate in a safe sort of level, then it is exercise. Like, what I can do, an athlete wouldn't be able to do. Like, I can't keep up with what their fitness level's like. Yeah, I'm still having a good workout, but if they were to, stay at my level, then they might not be working their cardiovascular system as hard as they would. So, once again, it's all personal to you. Don't copy necessarily everyone else's workouts. You can take inspiration from them, but I wouldn't necessarily copy them, workout for workout. What you have sort of also got to keep in mind is the harder you push, the more calories you will burn in your session. So if you do sort of a HIIT session, you'll also be burning calories throughout those days. So you want to make sure your metabolism is working, and the healthier you get with your cardiovascular system, the better that your metabolic rate will be. So it will be burning calories throughout the day. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get like the watches that will tell you what you burn throughout the day without doing exercise, and when you do your exercise what you're burning. Don't stick to them, but it's a good idea to see. It doesn't mean that you have to go out and buy a £200, £300, £400, £500 watch though. Also, another little tip would be, if you struggle with portion size, maybe get smaller plates. So it is sort of deception. So if you have a massive plate, you want to fill it to fill your plate because that's the way it looks. But if you have a smaller one, you're more likely to feel full. Sometimes you don't realise that you're full because you've only got a little bit left on your plate, so you think, oh, I'm still eating. Yeah, so smaller plates will be a lot better because you can only fit so much in a smaller plate, and if you are generally hungry, then you can go back and get more, and that is quite a good tip. I use that one sometimes as well. My last tip would be to have a workout buddy. If you aren't very good at being accountable for yourself, then someone else can be for you. And you have got to do it for yourself. You've got to press that snooze button in the morning. But if you've got friends saying, are you ready to go to the gym? Then you're more likely to go, yeah, go on then. I do it all the time. And, if you think, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow morning, and you don't want to go, you've got no one going. I'm here, like I'm waiting for you to come and work out with me. You haven't got that. So I would definitely suggest a workout buddy, or even telling someone, like tell your mum that you're going to go for a workout, because she'll go, how was your workout when you come back? So you are more accountable for your actions, and that would be my last tip. So I really hope one of these tips has helped you. And if you want me to do any more videos like that, please let me know down below. If you've got any video ideas, then also let me know down below. But thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.